Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know, we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Good evening and welcome to another Football Friday night as we get ready for another game for your Falcons as they wrap up the regular season. Falcons will be taking on Treynor tonight, about the third-place team in the district. Falcons have pretty much secured the number one seed in the district, but that doesn't mean much. We want to make sure we get an undefeated season, don't we, Dan?
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. Falcons have taken care of business all year, and this is kind of the final peg, and need to have a good outing.
So I've been asking about what's going to happen in the playoffs because, you have an odd number of districts. There's 9 districts. Each district has 6 teams. So I want to figure out how the districts are going to be set. So I asked, people around here, and they looked at me and said, we're going to know tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to tell everybody. If you're wondering what's going to happen next week, we're going to know tomorrow. The odds are that we are not going to have a game next week because there are going to be some byes, and I think the top 10 teams at least are going to have a bye, and the Falcons are going to be one of those top 10 teams. So more than likely, we are not going to have a football game next week. But if we play football again, the unfortunate part about this is we will not have video. It'll just be an audio broadcast on the YouTube channel. You can join us for that. We'd be glad to have you. But we are unable to do any video after tonight going forward until the end of the playoffs. So if you want to join for the broadcast, we're glad to have you on the YouTube channel with Fuller Digital Solutions. And our sponsors will thank you for joining us as well. But that is going to be what happens after tonight. But tonight we do have the video, which is, of course, brought to you by Rex Chevrolet, Zimmy's, Schmidt Insurance, Beckman Motors, Holstein Senior Living, the Hoffman Agency, Holstein Manufacturing, the Boyer Agency, Evertech, North Star Community Credit Union, and Swanson Insurance and Real Estate. Our pregame show sponsor is Gordon's Body Shop, and our scoreboard sponsor is United Bank of Iowa. And tonight is homecoming, and we did announce the homecoming here earlier. I'll announce them as well. Your homecoming queen is Carly Ulrich. She is the daughter of Wendy and Chris Ulrich. The homecoming king is Zach Dunker. He is the son of Tina and Joe Somm. Our court includes Morgan Godberson, the daughter of Jill and Kent Godberson. Cooper DeJean, the son of Katie and Jason DeJean. Adeline Hickey is the daughter of Melanie and Tom Hickey. Colton Knopp is the son of June Knopp and Dennis Knopp. Emma Schermacher is the son of Andrea and Randy Schermacher. Eric Siebenaller is the daughter, I should say. The son, Eric Siebenaller, is the son of Darcy and Neil Siebenaller. Anna Winterroad is the daughter. Winterroad is the daughter of Patricia and David Winterroad, and Cam Sharkey is the son of Brandy and Chad Sharkey. Those are your homecoming court members. We want to thank them and thank everybody that's taking part in another homecoming for these Falcons. So on top of everything, the last game of the season, it's also homecoming week, and normally that happens earlier in the season, but this week it's going to be going on for the Falcons.
Yeah, I know the kids had a lot of fun at their class games last night up at the field. So Falcons are taking the field right now. Very nice, warm night here in Ida Grove. One of these that we might not, this time of the year, we might not enjoy this kind of weather again, Mike.
We're going to take this and be very happy to have it. Looks like we're going to have the national anthem coming up in just a couple moments. We'll have the starting lineups after that as well. We want to thank you again for joining us. We're going to take a quick break and be right back here. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Larry Beckman Motors in Odebo is your premier dealer for Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram, new and used vehicles. Their dedicated sales staff, knowledgeable finance associates, and expertly trained technicians are all here to make your experience fun, easy, and hassle-free. We're proud to be family-owned and part of our local community. When it's time for a new vehicle for your family and a great selection of used vehicles and service, visit Larry Beckman Motors, Odebo.
And we're back to action here as we are just pregame, and let's run through the defense for the Falcons. They are going to start Cooper DeJean, senior strong safety, 6'2", 197. Zach Heemer, junior middle linebacker, 6'1", 175. Your quarterbacks are Easton Harms, a 6-foot junior, 157 pounds, and Josh Peters, a sophomore, 5'9", 131, who's been playing great all year. The free safety is Colton Knopp, a senior, 5'8", 165. Outside linebacker, 6'2", 149 sophomore, Treynor Kohler. Left end, Keaton Railsback, a 6'1", 165-pound junior. Carter Hofling is a sophomore right end, 6 foot 185. Andrew Schulte is a junior right end, 5'7", 158. Ethan Sheaver, a junior middle linebacker, 6'2", 187. Levi Street is a nose guard, 5'11", 182. And Gio Ehrig is a senior outside linebacker, 6'2", 175. We're going to listen to our national anthem and have the rest of the lineups coming up in just a moment. All right. Great performance by the band, as always. The middle school band will be performing at halftime as well. Run through the starting lineups for the offense of Treynor going against that defense we just mentioned. 6'4" quarterback, 180-pound senior Noah James. Running backs are sophomore Jason Schumacher, a 6'1", 170-pound sophomore. Senior Braden Larson is 6 foot 160 pounds. Your wide receivers are Sid Schaaf, a 6 foot 165-pound senior. And Devin Borthman is 6'2", 160-pound senior. The tight end is junior Caden Miller, 5'8", 210 pounds. On the line, Logan Young, a 5'11", 210-pound senior. 5'11", 195-pound Corey Coleman, also a senior. Senior center Blake Slater is 265 pounds, 6 feet 4 inches tall. A junior right guard, 6'2", 175, Tyler Christensen. And senior right tackle, 6'2", 195, Trevor Casey. For the Falcon offense, they will start Cooper DeJean at quarterback, Griffin Dearson, the sophomore running back, 5'10", 181. Cam Sharkey, a 6'4", 158-pound senior wide receiver. Colton Knopp, Easton Harms, Trust Wells, a senior, 5'11", 146 pounds. Keaton Railsback is on the line at left tackle. Luke Swanger is a left guard, 5'8", 225-pound sophomore. Senior Alex Clark, 5'10", 170-pound center. Kyle Spots, the right guard, 6 foot 218-pound sophomore. And Ethan Sheaver, 187-pound junior at 6 feet 2 inches tall. They're going to go against the defense of Noah James, 6'4", 180. He is the senior quarterback. He also plays in the backfield for the Treynor Cardinals. Jackson Schumacher, the sophomore. Tom Schwartz, the junior. Owen Miska, a junior. Peyton Chapman, a junior. Braden Larson, a senior, and Sid Schaaf, a senior. I see a lot of young, faster players is what they look like. They're going to try to match speed for speed against this Falcon squad. Caden Miller is a 5'8 junior. Blake Sater is the lineman, 6'4", 265. Corey Coleman, senior, 5'11", 195 on the line. And Trevor Casey, 6'2", 195-pound senior, also on the line. So I think they're going to run 3-5-3 is the defense they may be putting out there. But anything that tries to slow down this offense for the Falcons, and we haven't seen a team do it yet.
Yeah. One area that we've seen some definite improvement is our offensive line, and Luke Swanger's in there. I see Zach Dunker's on crutches. He's been an important part of the offensive line and defensive line at different times during the year. So Luke Swanger stepped in well. Alex Clark at center. Kyle Spots, Ethan Sheaver, and Keaton Railsback. Those 5 did a nice job down at Underwood against a very good team. So, as far as slowing the Falcons down, good luck.
That's about it right now. And you do wish them luck. I just don't think anybody is going to have a chance to do it as we get ready for our homecoming night football game. What we saw last week was a game that there were a couple of miscues by the Falcons on the offensive side, a couple of drop passes, and that happens, especially in those conditions. It was cold, it was wet, wasn't fun to play in. With all that said, they still won by a whopping 20-plus points against the number 2 or 3 team in the state. Now you come out tonight against a team that team beat 42-0.
Yeah. I think the Falcons, they'll be up. They'll be ready to go. They know it's important to finish the regular season unbeaten, keep that momentum going into the playoffs, and Cooper had a couple interceptions. We had a couple stalled drives last week, but at the end of the day, it was all about the big plays again. Cooper broke 80-yard touchdown on the first play of a drive, and then very next series had a 75-yard run on the second play of the drive. So those big plays just put a dagger and took the air right out of Underwood.
Yeah, early after that, the game could have been called. It was that point in the game where it was kind of close, a 1 or 2 score game, and then all of a sudden it's a 3-4 score game, and you look up at the scoreboard, you go, well, how are we ever going to come back?
Yeah. Over the past 2 seasons, watching, this Falcon team, that Underwood team kind of mirrored our Falcon offense, and, they got a little bit of speed too, probably, the best speed we've seen this year, and in their quarterback, that Alex Ravlin, and, the Falcons, they defensively stepped up. Defensive line did a great job, and, made him rush some passes. I think he ended up 14 out of 34. And, our deep backs and corners and safeties were covering their receivers and just not giving him any daylight.
Well, one of the things I think, too, you mentioned that's one of those teams that's mirroring you, and yet they still run the ball probably 3 or 4 times as often as this Falcon offense. This Falcon offense is designed to challenge you on 4 to 10-yard passes, and every once in a while, and when I say every once in a while, I guess like every 2 to 3 plays, to look at those 20 to 30-yard passes. And any of these receivers on a 4 to 5-yard pass can get 20 or 30 yards.
Yeah, Easton Harms, Trust Wells, Cam Sharkey, Colton Knopp, all of them, capable of breaking big plays on it and any time. So,
and you wonder, a lot of the strategy now is to kick the ball first. But with the number of times the Falcons have got to play in the second half, the starters, I can understand why they want to take the ball in the first half. And to be honest, they want to get that momentum going early.
Yeah, nothing like punching it in the end zone on that first drive, and it'll be interesting to see if they kick it anywhere near Cooper here.
For the Treynor Cardinals will be Thomas Schwartz.
Well, Cooper has run a couple back this year.
Is that Colton Knott back deep with him?
Whether it's punts or returning on kicks. Of course, they can run that double reverse or the simple reverse or the fake reverse off of this kickoff. So anticipate it probably be a short kick or a squib kick. And they are going to do a little pooch kick to about the 30, fielded there. And cut back up the field and taken down at the 38.
Carson Quirk on the return.
Quirk on the turn.
38-yard line.
And even players that don't get out there on offense as often, they've gotten a lot of time out there in the second half, and they're very sure-handed.
Yeah, and it's definitely going to pay dividends in the years to come.
So the Falcon offense is going to come out on the field. They'll do trips to the left, twins to the right. DeJean in the backfield running the offense. Ball at the 38-yard line. Snap is back. They're rushing an extra. Cooper's going to run around him. Looking downfield. Has a man. It is caught and step out of bounds. Sharkey brings it out to about the 51, I believe. Make it the 50. So a gain of 6 on the play.
Nice pickup, yep.
So pass and catch for the Falcons to start things off.
Make it 2nd down and 3.
Ball marked right at the 51. Short 3 for a first down. Cooper again in the shotgun. Has Dearson back with him now. He'll take the snap. Blitzing up the middle. Now he's going to pull it down, working around the outside. Going to try to catch the edge. He's going to make the first down and more as he passes the 40. He's inside the 30. Makes one man miss down inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line. That is a quick 25 yards, I believe. So ball from the 38. Now we're all of a sudden at the 27 of the Treynor Cardinals.
About a 27-yard run.
Snap back, rolling to his right, going to fire that way, has his man. Cut back, and Easton Harms is going to pick up about 5 or 6 yards inside the 20, so about 8 yards now. Just about a yard short. They're going to mark it at the 18-yard line, so that's 2nd and 1.
So far, Mike, just how they wanted to start.
Moving the ball well. Trips left, Twins right. Ball at the 18, snap back, Cooper looking. Firing over the middle, has a man, and that is Dearson to the 15.
To Griffin Dearson at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10 Falcons.
So Cooper 3 of 3 on this opening drive. 2 first downs. Ball now at the 15-yard line. Snaps back. Looking over the middle again, has his man. That's Sharkey catching around the edge, and he is going to fight inside the 5 to the 1-yard line.
Down to the 2-yard line.
Make it the 2. So it'll be first and goal. Now 4 of 4 on the drive. 3 first downs. Trips left. 1 on the right. Snap back. Cooper wants to make one man miss, and he will walk into the end zone. What a nice drive on the opening series. Took a whopping minute and 35 off the clock. So we might have a hold on the outside. We'll see if we're going to have to come back 10 yards. They're going to come over and show.
Yeah.
There's going to be a shift, so that'll be 5 yards. Make it a first and goal from the 7.
Make it first and goal from the 7-yard line.
Not a team that gets a lot of penalties for the Falcons. And that's been a big positive for them all year long. Quads on the right, 1 to the left. Don't be surprised if Cooper runs out to that left side.
A lot of open area.
Cooper takes the snap, looking to his right, fires into the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown to Easton Harms.
Easton Harms, touchdown.
So it took an extra 6 seconds, scoring with 10:19 on the clock, capping off a 62-yard drive.
Caden Wareham for the point after.
1 minute and 41 seconds on the play clock coming off. Snap back, spot down. Wareham's kick is up and
Kick is up
good.
Falcons lead 7-0.
And the Falcons are up I-7 with 10:19 to play in the first. You are watching a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back in a moment.
Seasons change, but a farmer's work never does. The Bloyer Agency, or local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, tips their hat to those who help ensure we can all eat tomorrow. We are proud to offer the coverage they need to keep growing, and we're full of gratitude. So we're taking this moment to say thank you for bringing in the harvest today for a well-fed world tomorrow. Trust in farming. Trust in the Bloyer Agency and Odobolt. Trust in tomorrow. Contact the Bloyer Agency today. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.